Hello and welcome to this review of Taaka 100 proof vodka. Taaka 100, the red label. Now, I don't know when this hit the market. I know the original Taaka, the trademark was acquired. See, here's the original Taaka. The famous Taaka, or in some people's mind, the infamous Taaka. In my mind, I don't even care. It's just popular. It's in Louisiana. I see it everywhere. So I figured, what the heck, I'll review it. Josh B says, be careful with that. Laugh out loud. Nick V says, ha ha. I will be careful because I got the beer thing. It's backwards, so I keep it to it. Taaka. Here's the red label. Oh, wow. It's won medals, right? Not really. It's just, I think actually Taaka has won medals at like San Francisco wine and San Francisco World Spirits Competition. This is simply a medallion with 100 on it, and then it's got 2 stars. Quadruple distilled, refreshingly smooth, a heritage of excellence, trusted quality, a crown, 50% alcohol, product of Sazerac Company, Frankfort, Kentucky, product of the USA, distilled from grain. Now, if it's Buffalo Trace or Blanton's or one of those, Old Charter, then they call it Buffalo Trace Distillery. But when it's Sazerac Taaka, they call it Sazerac Distilling of Frankfort, Kentucky. But believe me, it's the same place. It's Buffalo Trace. The red cap, the red label. I can get this at Winn-Dixie, but I bought these 2 bottles at a discount store on US Highway 190 eastbound. And these are glass, not cheap plastic. They had a deal where if you bought 2 bottles, you got it for $5 total plus tax. Yeah, I can get it cheaper per ounce if I go to Winn-Dixie and get a big bottle, but I don't want a big bottle. I pay for the convenience. And I asked the lady, can I mix the types? And she said, oh, yeah, you could do that. Taaka is going to make you sleep. I hope not, because I got the video coming up for the beer. Hello, Jay, says PLZ. Shout out to my San Francisco Giants, says Josh B. I saw that. Straight up on ice or hitting it with something? I'm just going straight up this time. The ice messed it up. Jay never mixes. I don't. But I put it on ice, the Taaka, and all I did was water it down. It tastes like some watery alcohol. Gary Kunkel says, hi. Hi, Gary. John and Neely says, oh, my. I've actually only ever seen the blue label. Never seen 100 proof before. Good luck. Laughing out loud. All right. The blue label has that kind of unusual lemony note. But then, when you get into the blue label, it has that Sazerac yeast. Let me adjust the camera a little bit because I'm going to lean back. But then, when you start to taste it, it has that, that Buffalo Trace characteristic, which is making me even more anticipatory for the ancient age 10-star. The ancient age, that's what it's called. Ancient age, the 10-star. I say, well, I want to try that bourbon because I bet you it's going to have that Sazerac house character. Just like the Stedman Select had. It's got to be their yeast strain. I bet you they use the same yeast strain throughout their brands. It's something about it. And I asked the lady on the tour, I said, do you get your grain neutral spirits from Lawrenceburg, Indiana, from Midwest Grain Products? She said, yeah. They used to make their own grain neutral spirits, but I guess it was cheaper for them to just bring it in across the river. She said, this is our old column still for our vodka. They used to use it for vodka. She said, look how old it is. I said, I can see that. It's old. All right. So what kind of grain are they using for this? You know it's corn. You know it's government subsidized corn. Smells kind of, now they say it's quadruple distilled 4 times. And they use a secret charcoal filtering. And I'm not making fun of that. I'm not like putting it down. It probably is secret. If you smell this, then you went and got a bottle of ancient age, okay, preferred. Go to Winn-Dixie or wherever liquor store and buy a bottle of ancient age preferred blended American whiskey, all right? Because they're using about 80% of this, or probably the Taaka, and 20% straight bourbon, which is probably ancient age bourbon. And you're going to say, oh, wait, they have some crossover going on around here. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But it's some kind of character. Like, what else am I picking up? Not a lot. I mean, come on. But it's some kind of grain. Oh, no, not now. Hey, I got to call you back because I'm doing a taste channel. I mean, a video, okay? Yeah. Yeah. I can try. Okay. It'll be hard because I don't think their team shop is open right now. I can go to Walmart and get one, but it'll be a Walmart brand. Okay. You're welcome. Bye. All right, bye. All right, sorry about that delay. Somebody wanted me to get them an authentic team licensed team cap. I can do that. Okay. Nice alcohol legs, I gotta admit. People always call me. I don't like to do live hangouts because people call, ugh, I spilled some. But when I do recorded hangouts, people call. So yes, I should cut the phone off. Oh. Oh. Well, you know, it's like a jacked up Taaka. What can I say? What can I say? Uh-oh. I'm going to do the review and then I'll read the comments. It's everything you wanted in Taaka, or everything you didn't want in Taaka, plus a whole lot more alcohol. I don't really like 100 proof whiskeys or stuff like this because it's just so strong. And you could say, you're weak, you're not a real man, you can't handle 100 proof. That could be true. But I'm telling you honestly, I'm not going to sit there and try to cover it up, act like, yeah, I can. I'm not going to be like Animal Mother, you know, talking about, I can hack it. No. I just tell you the truth. I prefer to mix vodka with club soda. Oh, wait, I was going to do the review. Okay. So it's just strong, you know, it's strong and the body's fuller and the finish is a little, you can't say rougher. The finish is just more pronounced, you know, it's just got more of a beefy quality to it, say so to speak. So if you're into white liquor, yeah, I mean, you might like it. It's fine. I mean, there is an application for the 100 proof. It might suit you. If you want something mid-range, get the 90.4 proof. And if you want a lighter, more standard version, you'll get the 100, the 80 proof, which is what I would get. I wouldn't get any of them because I don't really mess with vodka. I can see why the flavored vodkas are good, are popular, because they're like pre-mixed, you know. So that's it. It's fine. What score would I give it? I guess. Weird. What is that? I guess I would go with I'd probably go to 83 out of 100. I think it's a higher quality or just a higher taste presentation than the Taaka, which I gave a B minus, little bland. This one has a little more boldness. You could maybe go higher than 83. So if you want something kind of run of the mill and ho hum, get Taaka. It'll be fine. Heck, I gave it a B minus. It's fine. If you want something with more character and more presence, get the Taaka 100. But be warned, it's got a lot more. But I don't think you would end up drinking too much of it because it's just so strong. You know, it's going to push you back. It's going to push back. It pushes back. It has a lot of nice little red flags. But I'm not one that would ever drink a lot of vodka. No. Okay, listen. Sorry for the interruption earlier. I had a feeling. I don't know. I had like a premonition somebody was going to call. I'm doing tequila today, says Geary. I need agave in my life. Cuervo. I prefer to mix vodka with club soda and add a splash of cranberry juice to it, says Josh B. Oh, okay. Sound like a good idea for those who are into that. Mike Fertitta. Uh-oh. Mike Fertitta says, haven't seen 100 since the mid-2000s in North Louisiana. Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen 100 proof? I had never seen it until about 4 years ago at Winn-Dixie on Louisiana, United States Highway 61. So this is a shout out to the Reds, 7-0. Yeah. Yeah, you get these teams that are kind of bad, but they'll win a big game and then they'll go back to doing badness again. And look at Tampa Bay, they're still in first place, but you know that's not going to last. You just know it's not going to last. I wouldn't be surprised if Mad Bum goes to the Dodgers. Huh. I guess that's a good point. Oh, look, alcoholism, says Corey Butters. Oh, where did you see it? Where did you see it? Somebody's been looking in the mirror. A vodka with a distinctive new flavor. How is that possible? I don't know, but it's there. Not a huge fan of Taaka, but it's pretty popular with the college kids in Kentucky, says Special K. I know, and I saw that y'all did a video, and I intend to watch the videos you guys made, that y'all made, yes? Corey Butters says, you're weak, you can quit. All right, blah, 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 blah. All right, Corey Butters, I'm trying to help you guys in the name of Jesus. Well, we're not over drinking. We're not drinking too much. We're not alcoholics. So I don't know what you're talking about. Jesus turned water into wine. You ever read that in the Bible? Jesus turned water into wine. Now, did Jesus say go get drunk and drink gallons of it? No. But if you read the context of that scripture, they remarked about how high quality the wine was. Remember, the guests at the wedding said, well, wait a minute, this is strange, because they said, here we are at the end of the reception, and this is the really super high quality wine. And they said in the Bible, they said it's strange because normally they put the really good wine out first. Talking about the father of the bride, you know, the man hosting the reception. And then they substitute it with the cheaper stuff later after everybody's drunk a good amount. And so they won't notice that they're being, can't say cheated because they went to a reception. You know, they didn't pay anything, but they gave a gift. But so that's in the Bible. They were remarking about how impressed they were that the good wine was being saved to the end of the reception when normally it's put out at the beginning. So, but I'm not going to get into a big old conflict with somebody about this because you're never going to win. Gary said, I need to stay awake so I can drink more. Lower proof, please. Yes. Josh says, Corey, quit trolling. And then why be here? Well, you know, right. What's the point? You were drinking every day, and did he drink every day? Josh says, this is the guy who dislikes. I'm not going to read the pejorative. All the vids. There's a little gang that does that, but he's probably not one of them. But maybe he can join the gang. All right. Gary said, God made yeast. It's fermenting your bread and lives in your gut. Wake up, America, to quote Earl Pitts. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to. Some people get really angry about those kind of comments, you know, like when Cindy Ben was doing her thing, you know, and they were saying, why is she doing that? Why is Cindy Ben doing that? I was like, why don't you just forget about it? You know, like, why worry about it? So Corey Butter says, I'm not trolling. I believe you can be saved. That's right. I don't. There. Yeah. Well. Okay. Everyone can be saved. I don't know what point you're trying to make. You're mixing two different viewpoints with one thing. You're talking about alcohol, then you're talking about alcoholism, talk about eternal salvation. And I think you're coming from some kind of a Pentecostal slash, you know what I'm saying, neo-Puritanism viewpoint. Well, that's not really such a good viewpoint in my opinion. Okay, but I'm Catholic, you know what I mean? So we have a different outlook, a more purified, authentic, if you want to use an accurate term, outlook. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I would say that these are both winners because look, I said 80% out of 100, 80 out of 100 are B minus. When you consider the price point, yeah, that would be a winner. That would be a winner. And Taaka, I said 83 out of 100, and it's 100 proof. And when you consider the price point, I'm talking about for the regular size, you know, the value price bottle, the big one. Yeah, I think they're winners. I don't think there's anybody in the world buying Taaka or Taaka 100 proof and thinking to themselves, man, I really believe this is going to be a world-class vodka. I really think that. You know, who goes and buys great value sandwich bread and thinks this is going to be a bread that's going to be a paradigm shift in my life? Once I eat great value bread, I'm going to think differently. No one thinks that. Why do they buy great value bread? Because it's cheap and it's serviceable. And they're eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and they're thinking, all right, I'm eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm watching a 1969, you know, I'm watching a repeat of Space Ghost from 1969. This is pretty pedestrian. I'm not getting too deep into it, you know, so, or they're watching, you know, Petticoat Junction repeat. You got to look at things within context, which is some people, you know, some people have an inability to process that concept. Process that concept. Corey Butter said, so what? God also made opium. Okay, well, I guess you answered all our questions and solved all our problems just now with that comment. Okay, remember, I did a door-to-door as an J-Dub. Jehovah's Witness. Oh, my goodness. Every Baptist I visited was drinking. My D-Day uncle warned me, I know Baptists, they all drink. Gary Kunkel says, most Muslims drink in secret. That's what Sharif told me. Corey Butter says, if you are drinking every day, you have a problem. I think a better way to phrase it would be I think a better way to put that comment is like this. Let me rephrase your comment in a more accurate way. What you mean to say is, if a person is jealous that I'm drinking every day successfully, then they've got a problem. They've got a problem because they're jealous that I'm drinking every day successfully. And I can't help you. If I can't solve the jealousy problem, man. GNJK said, I like that you change clothes between drinks. You know, y'all know how I got to roll. Corey Butter says excuses. It's not excuses, Corey. It's the truth. The truth. The truth. The truth. Okay, well, enough of that. Get ready, because in less than 1 hour, we go live on air with talking about drinking every day. And if you thought that was nice, get ready for this. In less than 1 hour, we go live with an examination of Budweiser Discovery Reserve. Discovery Reserve. We will discover how people go into space in a ship that looks like an aluminum foil kids project and go to the moon. Thanks for watching this video production.